Hello guys, thank you for tuning in. We are going to be demonstrating today an MYOB integration with Greentree. Docuware is integratable with many systems. In this situation, we've set up an MYOB Greentree document tray with intelligent indexing, and we're going to ingest files from Outlook. You can ingest files from any source, so connected directly to your accounts payable at abccompany.com.au, etc. In this situation, we're gonna get all these files from from Outlook and send them into the Docuware tray using Connect to Outlook connection with Docuware. The files are gonna come into the document digital tray, and they will actually be OCR'd and completely recognized by the OCR system of Docuware. Docuware uses all different types of technology, not just one, in achieving intelligent indexing, which assists to do without the necessity of templates. We're checking here that we don't have these invoice numbers that we are actually going to be searching at the moment, just for you to see that the integration is going to be live. So we're going to just make sure that you see that there's no other invoices there from the invoices that we're going to be ingesting. Docuware uses the language of the paper world, example document tray, search, folders. This is to make it easier for end users to use Docuware. You can see that Docuware has recognized a lot of the files that we've brought in directly from the Outlook connection, and that means that intelligent indexing has managed to learn all the files that we've actually ingested. I think you can see now that we've got all the invoices checked, so you see that we have ingested them into the system, so we can see a nice full integration into Docuware. So we're gonna send them all straight through. Obviously, in real scenario, they will all go into automation already. Here we're gonna teach the system, and we can see that the system has actually picked up the right index criteria from the right places. So you can see here that we can also teach the system to recognize new files of new suppliers that have sent us invoices. Just with a bit of a point and click, we can teach the system and tables how to recognize tables, and the system goes and recognizes that table again in the next time it sees the invoice that has come in. So we're just going to go ahead and store that. There's a whole lot of business rules that we can set up. On this other invoice, you can see that's recognized everything. We're trying to set up a real live scenario here, so you can see how an accounts payable clerk or someone would be able to very easily teach the system when you have new invoices coming through next time around. Obviously, you'll be able to very quickly get the automation from your side. We can see that all these line items have been learned, so it's picking up the actual details from the right areas, but you can also teach the table different arrays. So in this case, we can actually select one column and even change it if we want, and next time around the system will actually recognize. We've set up some parameters here to automate just really quickly, but we're actually setting this up in the real life sort of scenario. So you see these invoices as well with more line items that we're going to be ingesting. It all seems to be okay in terms of where we're getting the data from. We could actually teach the system if we wanted to pick up data from another area, as I said before. But in this case, we just gonna store as it is. So yeah, let's just store this invoice. And this last invoice as well, we're gonna consider it's very easy one, so we're actually just making sure that we align it where we want it to go. Teach the system if we want to do. Just gonna go ahead and store that. All different types of tables, as you can see, it doesn't care. We're just teaching the system as we go. These are new invoices that we're actually getting. We're teaching the system the next time around the model for this particular supplier. I'm gonna go ahead and store this. And with that, we've actually taught the system all these new files are now part of the language of our instance. So it learns all the invoices, how they've come in. Now you can see that they've been stored. There's some workflows that have been set up. All the now we're gonna open our instance for the Greentree, and we're gonna go for it with our first invoice to search in Greentree to see how the integration went. Okay. You can see all the line items have been created. We can include things like geocoding in a proper integration. So you can see here we're actually gonna go one by one and see this file. Checking the line items. Yep. Just double checking also if we are going to see here is the actual invoice copy that's been ingested. And now living in Greentree as well. So we've sent all the information of the invoices. As well as the actual file. This is a very light integration. Before this, we've got things like workflows, approval workflows that we can actually apply to this as well before it comes in, and we can ingest the files with all the history of approval processes as well. We will need to for expense invoices depending on the application. For two-way matching, we'll be matching with receipt notes to to achieve two-way matching or three-way matching, we can write and create inventory invoices as well. As you can see, we've ingested all the invoices with the individual line items for this demonstration purpose. So we're coming out to the end of this demonstration. As you can see, all the line items have been ingested. There's things that we can do with invoices matching by line item, geocoding, all the nuances from integrations for accounts payable teams, and to minimize the data entry not only of the header of an invoice, but also product line items, etc., which would actually really bring a lot of value to your MYOB Greentree integration or implementation. So thanks for watching. Hope this video was useful, and please give us a call, 1-800-948-696.